Imagine unlocking a level of discipline so powerful that nothing, no challenge, no setback can stop you. Today we're diving into the mindset of the man who embodies this relentless discipline, David Goggins. David Goggins, a former Navy SEAL and ultra-endurance athlete, wasn't always the unstoppable force he is today. Growing up, he faced immense challenges, from an abusive childhood to battling obesity. But through sheer willpower and an unbreakable discipline, he transformed himself into one of the toughest individuals on the planet. His story isn't just about physical endurance. It's about mastering the mind to achieve greatness. Stick around till the end, and you'll not only learn the core principles that helped Goggins conquer his toughest battles, but you'll also discover actionable steps you can take today to harness that same level of discipline in your own life. Ready to unlock your potential? I learn a lot from David Goggins, especially how to be disciplined and steady. I learn from how hard he works, especially when he runs marathons. I didn't think a person could really do something crazy like hurt their knees or something to finish his race. I think I would run a mile, then go home and start watching Netflix. David Goggins not only teaches us about being disciplined and consistent, but he also shows us what people can do. I've tried this before, and the thing that's stopping me now is my mind. Social media and mental health related posts on social media often make me feel weak and tell me to don't be too hard on myself. It holds me back and makes me feel weak. He now teaches me that we can do things that no one else could think of. I saw a movie about him on the Joe Rogan podcast. I'll put the link to it at the end so you can watch it whenever you want. It's about self-discipline and working hard. Number 1. Front load. We thought we had time all the time. We can do this and that. We're not old enough or young enough for this. Sometimes it's true, but most of the time we just put off doing what we need to do. We tell ourselves a lot of things we want, but we don't do anything to get them. That's why many young people are sad and stressed out right now. They keep thinking about their dreams, but don't do anything about them. That's why David Goggins said he front-loaded his life, meaning he put in a lot of effort and his best self right from the start of his journey that changed his life. At 47 or 50 years old, he knows he can't do many of the things he could do when he was younger. He ran a lot and did military training. He also broke the record for the most pull-ups. He not only broke the world record, but he also beat his worst self. He beat himself, which is what holds him back most of the time. Every day, he worked hard to break down the limited belief that he had. He is sure that he can break the record, both the world record and the record for his own life. Of course, I don't work as hard as David Goggins, but I learn a lot from him. Now that I'm in my 20s, I would put this into practice and work even harder. Not beginning in 2025, but beginning right now, in December of this year. I did study on my writing and thought about it. I know I need to be more helpful, give more value, and concentrate on writing good pieces. Don't just do this for me, do it for all of you, whether you read this piece or not. Because I want to help other people. And maybe on my way to getting better, I can also help myself. I'm going to work hard and write pieces because of this. And trust me, I still didn't work hard enough to reach the top of what I could do. It's fun to go over the line, but it's more important to know when to stop. You are a person, not a robot, so love yourself. Everything breaks down after a while, even robots. The next piece of advice from David Goggins is that I should try to be the best I can be. Number 2, give everything to your future self. You should try to stay away from regret in your life. I wish I'd asked her out when we were in high school. I feel bad that I didn't give myself the best when I was younger. I feel bad that I didn't take that chance. We all feel bad about different things. Not working hard for yourself is the worst thing that people can do and should try to avoid. Putting things off, being lazy, not being consistent, or having too much fun are all bad for us. The world is more difficult now than it used to be. We need to find balance so that we don't have too much fun or too much stress. Being balanced is hard to achieve, and focusing on it is like trying to be perfect, which is not a good idea. That's why you should do your best for yourself, giving your best to yourself instead of having fun time. You want to do this for yourself. You put in a lot of work for yourself. You're getting up early to treat yourself. You may work hard for other people and think you're helping them, but if you are broken on the inside, don't try to fix other people before you fix yourself. If you can't change yourself, don't try to change other people. As long as we all keep moving forward, no one will be completely different, right? We're at least moving towards something better instead of do nothing. This is where David Goggins tells us to give ourselves the best, which means getting better, becoming the best version of ourselves, and then becoming the best version of ourselves for other people. So here are 2 key takeaways that you could implement for your life from David Goggins' advice. Number 1, front-load yourself. Begin putting in a lot of effort right from the start, because your future self is going to be very grateful to you for what you have accomplished up to this point. Yet, you should not put too much pressure on yourself. Not only does it apply to younger people, but it also applies to those who are older. Number 2, work hard for yourself. Treat yourself to the very best, because you are aware that you have made the greatest decisions for yourself in the past. You are confident that you will not spend the rest of your life feeling regret. Because of this essay, I really hope that you will be able to immediately put it into practice in your life. Do not begin until the following day or only 2 hours after reading this article. You should begin working immediately. Put down your phone where you might be reading from the Medium app at this very now and get to work. I don't stop when I'm tired. I stop when I'm done. David Goggins.